which I know which guy this is. He says, yeah, Brossencha, glad to see you made it out before the blizzard hit. Now for the weird part of my comment, the chairman from Iron Chef was in the Double Dragon movie, which is just video game related enough to be relevant. Money to Brossencha's choice. My choice right now is Save the Animals just to cause drama. Anonymous gave $25. He said, I love this game and I love watching Clage run this game. Go Clage, much love from Finland. We have Keith the Geek, who gave $25 and said, hi everyone. I've been watching GDQs for the past couple of years, but this is the first time I'm attending in person and also my first time donating. Here's $20 to celebrate 20 years of glitchy Pokemon goodness. P.S. Sorry, Squirtle fans, but Charmander is best starter. And I just agree with you because you donated. Thank you very much. We have $100 from Mr. Wolt. He said, Castlevania blocks are always fun and educational. Literally never knew about the secret treasure room in the gold level of Castlevania 4. Please put this towards the secret cow level in Diablo 2 because we all know how Brossencha feels about cows. And no, don't donate to that level. I hate cows. Okay? Just don't do it. Jeez. Lana gave $100 and said, my best friend Becca got me into AGDQ when we first started working together 3 years ago. Castlevania is her favorite series, so I'd like to donate in honor of her papa, who passed away last year. Without him, I wouldn't have met the woman who is pretty much my soulmate. As both of us lost our pets last year, put this donation towards saving the animals. Good, good. Now remember, coming up in just a little bit is Super Punch-Out. This is right after Symphony of the Night. And during Super Punch-Out, we have the file name incentive. This is pretty much your last chance to get money in for the file name. So if you want to put money towards that, please do so now. Anonymous gave $120 and said, now listen here, followers of Helix, because your spiral shell of chaos ends here. Order and democracy control these lands, and you will not have your way with it. Hail Dome, and also save the animals. Of course, that is what Dome would want after all, so thank you very much. Jagnan gave $50 and said, first time donating, thanks to everyone who works hard to make this happen. Thank you to all the runners. Go AGDQ. Dr. B5C gave $50 and said, keep up the great work. Early detection and prevention are some of the most powerful tools in our arsenal in the war on cancer. Best wishes to all. Now, as I'm reading these, you are seeing some prizes show up on screen. If you donate, you have a chance to win many of these prizes. Most of them have a $5 entry fee, but some of the bigger ones, such as Majora's Mask, New 3DS, and others, have a higher entry price. No matter what you donate throughout the run, if you donate $5 here, $5 there throughout the entire marathon, you will still be eligible depending on your cumulative donations. So feel free to just give a little bit occasionally because, hey, a little bit adds up to a lot. Bozaba gave $68.67 and said, hey guys, longtime viewer, first time donor. I so appreciate what you guys do and enjoy watching the masters at work. I'm praying for those affected by cancer that they might hold on to hope. Also, save the animals. They don't deserve to die. I completely agree for the sake of bringing in donations. Yeah. Anonymous gave $20 and said, my dad's currently going through chemo for the second time in 10 years, so I'm all for donating to this great cause. Gaming has always been a passion shared between us, so I can't think of a more appropriate event to donate to. Keep up the good work, guys, and of course, kill the animals. So the run that you're going to see now is the Richter All Bosses Symphony of the Night run. That was a donation incentive of $7,500, and we met that quite a while ago, actually. So great job of bringing that in. File name for Super Punch-Out is coming up. We already met Blindfolded Punch-Out. And there are going to be two people racing blindfolded through Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which I don't, I don't know. That's pretty funny. It's going to be an amazing thing to watch. There are tons more incentives.
Set. Okay, I can hear myself.
Yes.
Hi.
Testing, testing.
Hello.
I'm pretty much right. I'm just screwing around.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Actually, would you rather do the countdown for me?
Okay. That's fine. 5, 7, 9, 2.
All right, go.
1. Yeah.
All right, so this is Castlevania Symphony of Night. It was a bonus game that is possible because you guys graciously donated for it, so thank you very much for that. I'm not going to be talking too much during this run because it's really...
It's pretty much the easiest run out there, so
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you actually should be trying to talk a lot more.
All right, well, I just, fly through and do things.
Yeah, I mean, he has a whip. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing that whip a lot. I think you may have even seen it like half a second so far. Yeah, so all these things he's doing actually require destroying the D-pad. And when I say that, I'm not saying it as a joke. He goes through like 7 controllers a year, I think.
Yep. I replaced my D-pad like 25 times just on this game.
Yeah, so the actual boss fights themselves, it's an all bosses category as a formality. Just they die in like usually a second tops. There's a couple bosses that last longer than that, but most of this is just trying to get through with optimal movement. And yeah, every time he does an air slash, which is the move that he's going through the air with the blades, that's up, down, quarter circle, forward attack, and then you have to chain it in a very specific window. Sounds easy, except Soten's input reader decides sometimes it's not gonna recognize anything you're doing if you do it too fast. So it's actually a very specific timing to chain it. And yeah, so he actually has a perfect time to this point. So every minute, the clock statue on the left opens and closes. So if he got there under 2 minutes, which he did, then he has a perfect time. So the first boss is going to be, or second boss, I guess, Solgar and Gaibon were technically a boss. Is going to be All Rocks. And All Rocks actually is a pretty hard boss if you have any other sub-weapon besides the one he's using, which is Holy Water. Hydro Storm is a ridiculously unfair superpower that you get. It's called an item crash from the sub-weapon. And that combined with the glitch he's going to be using, which, this is also a really hard boss, this door.
Especially when I select it.
Much harder boss than any of the actual boss fights.
All right.
There you go. So, yeah, so when you combine it with throwing a holy water at the right frame, and you get a couple chances at it each boss fight, but if you throw it at the right frame, it's kind of overflows the damage, makes it hit every single frame right there, so that just makes bosses die significantly faster. So
saves a lot of time overall.
Yeah.
If you get every single one of them.
Just punch the ceiling.
Yep. Just taking out my frustration on that ceiling, and that's yeah.
Sometimes.
My foot got caught in the ceiling for 1 pixel, and that happens in like 2 different spots.
And a lot of time you'll see him doing this thing where he slide kicks off of either a candle or another enemy and then goes right into an air slash. That's not something you're normally supposed to be able to do. But if you hold attack while you're slide kicking into something, you backflip, and then You won't notice him backflipping most of the time, but he has a very small window then where he can do an air slash out of that. So if he does it really quickly, it just looks like he's slide kicking into air slash. And then otherwise, other things to note are mostly just like if you hit a ceiling, that resets your inputs, and you can't do anything at all for 4 frames. So
Screen transitions too.
and screen transitions reset your inputs. That's always fun. Luckily, it's not in Alucard mode because level ups then also reset your inputs, or just grabbing relics. Yeah, it pretty much covers everything for a while. So if you have donations to read out, that'd be a good time.
Oh, we've got a good amount coming in right now. Thank you, everybody. $50 from Anonymous. They say, for many hours of enjoyment this week. Strider, donation to Reader's Game of Choice.
All right, real quick. Normally, you're not supposed to be able to move so quickly right after you cast Hydro Storm, but there's certain things that can actually cancel that, and one of them is the door is just knocking you off a ledge. So that's what I did right there. That's it.
Cool. Mr. Marowak gave $35 and said, hey everyone, first time catching AGDQ Live. I'm donating in honor of my mother who lost the battle against cancer at only 51. She always loved Zelda, so my money's going to naming the Majora file after her. Dragon Blitz gave $10 and said, hey MechaRichter, luck on all the bosses run. Yay Soten, put this towards Pokemon Blue glitch exhibition because Blue is extra broken.
Thank you, Dragon Blitz. Dragon Blitz is a Alucard runner. He currently has a record in any percent. So, thank you.
Perfect. Well, $10 from Anonymous. They say thank you, or thanks for your great work. First time watching and donating. My mother is a cancer survivor, so I really admire the work. Every day since Sunday, you did some great games I really like. Greetings from Switzerland. And Connectica gave $50 and said, Castlevania remains my favorite series. Can't wait for Soten. Well, I'm glad you can't wait because it's right here. Thanks for an amazing display for a great cause.
This room's pretty scary.
Well, every room is scary if you miss an air slash.
Yeah.
Not so bad if you don't. Yeah, sometimes you
that
can
was
get
actually a
unlucky
boss.
and he can jump there, and then it's bad news bears. But actually, also there's a funny glitch on that guy if you go in with Hydro Storm. You actually have enough time to get back out of the door before it closes if you're really, really good, and then you can just kill him and not have to wait on the death animation to exit. But I'm not sure if the setup for it actually ends up saving any time because it does require a very specific setup.
All right, so I'm going to be fighting Doppelganger 10 with, without
And
Hydro.
obviously Richter's Doppelganger would look just like Alucard.
Yep. It's actually a pretty scary fight because I don't have Hydro Storm. And I don't know, if it goes well, I'll
The second
smash.
one's scarier.
Yeah. Okay, so that was good. That was good. Normally, you're not supposed to be able to hit him with the air slash because he has in his AI, he'll automatically go into miss.
Yeah, so it is a very specific timing where you have to hit him when he's out of another hit, basically.
Yeah.
So that's why he's whipping first instead of just going straight into air slash, because otherwise he'll mist up and then be invincible for a very long time.
Alright, so I have to come over here and hit a switch. This opens up a doorway to go to the underground caverns.
He has to hit the switch because Richter can't transform into a wolf and flip into the stairs.
Right.
And it's actually pretty hard to notice, but he was actually holding jump and forward there because you can buffer inputs out of a door, very few inputs, but he actually did gain a pixel or something there. Very tiny time saver.
All right, there's a skip here I'm going to attempt. Hopefully I can get it because it saves 15 seconds.
And also, those who are more familiar with Alucard mode, there actually are bosses. It looks like he's skipping, but they actually just aren't in Richter mode at all because they're, I guess, too lazy to put them in a deal with the cutscenes attached. Minotaur and Werewolf would be one. Another would be Succubus. So yeah, let's see if he gets this here. Oh, looks good so far. All right, nice.
Got it.
So, yeah, it's just a very specific timing, and then you can't be too far to the left of the screen, and then you can actually despawn the door that normally locks you into the room there. And then it respawns when you come back out, so it actually zips you down.
If you're going through it too quickly, you can actually soft lock the game because there'll be a door at the bottom area that spawns. So I actually have like a visual cue. It's when the water starts to rise right after Scylla, like once it starts going back down, that's when you're safe.
Yeah. And in Alucard mode, you actually have more movement options when you're in the wall, so you can save a little more time because you don't have to worry about ending up in that right room. You can actually go straight into the left room. But because he has to worry about the soft lock, he still saves like, I think, 4 seconds with that method.
All right, something really bad could have happened in that room. I'm glad it didn't. In the XBLA version, the Toads have just a really ridiculous hitbox.
Yeah,
like,
same with the Rock Knights. It's just that room
Yeah.
in general in both castles. For some reason, it's bugged. And the hitboxes move off of the sprites, so they can just... It looks like you get hit by nothing, even if the enemy's dead, like their hitbox stays there.
All right, so I'm mashing jump there right at the very start because if I do it fast enough, I can get a slide kick right at the start of the next room. Saves a little bit of time. All right, I'm going to be grabbing the axe here for the Galamoth fight. Or not Galamoth,
Legion.
Legion, yeah.
I think it's technically called Grand Floon in this game,
Yeah,
but
something
all the
like
other Castlevanias after it's called Legion. Yeah, so there's the usage of that slide kick into air slash I was talking about. It's very risky in this area, but it does speed things up a little bit in the rooms he uses it in.
I'll use it sometimes if I screw up, and it just helps me reset my position.
So you do have to take that damage boost there in order to do that quick kill.
Yep, he had an accident. So, since I don't have library card, I can't just teleport out of here. I have to just backtrack.
Good time for donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. $15 from the auditor said, first time watching, now addicted. Chat room is hilarious. Do what you wish with the animals, I don't care.
Kill him.
Okay. He says kill him. For Cereal gave $50 and said, just bought the awesome Kill the Animals shirt from the Yeti, but I recently became vegan, so I need to balance out my decision. Save the animals. Rayvash3R gave $20 and said, second donation of the marathon. Love all the work being done to prevent cancer. Keep up the good work. Put this towards Paper Mario. Let Luigi come.
Something to consider with those animals on the vegan thing. If you let the animals blow up with the planet, no one can ever eat them again.
It's very true. Good. Good. Oh, by the way, for the Diablo sound bites, we need about $5,000 for that to be kicked in, so be sure to send donations in for that. There's some really good Diablo and Diablo 2 donation incentives besides the cow thing, because nobody likes cows.
I like cows.
Whatever.
I like cows too.
Yeah, cows are nice. This guy.
All right, so just like the regular castle, I go in here to activate a warp room so I can backtrack later. Saves a pretty good amount of time.
Yeah, and you can jump out of any air slash. I guess that's another thing we kind of failed to mention, but oh, there's another door cancel to be able to throw the holy water.
If I get it, saves a second. I didn't get it.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll notice a lot of times, like there, he's barely rising and then doing another air slash. He's actually jumping out of the air slash and just doing the input quickly enough that you don't notice. But that time when he got to the door out of the air slash was one of the few times where it's just quicker to do a full jump out of it.
Yeah, so people probably remember, uppercut please. People probably remember that if you play through this game that Holy Water is like the go-to weapon because Hydro Storm does a lot of damage, but actually the dagger surprisingly gets more airtime just because of its effectiveness on one boss in particular.
Yeah.
We got these rooms. I think Ron Scott mentioned it earlier. When I do an uppercut and I hit a ceiling, there's 4 frames that I can't do an input for air slash. So I have to actually wait until after those 4 frames before I can do an input. Also, I'm taking the save because skulls do a ton of damage.
Well, these guys are jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those Jacko-bones can be really bad too if they randomly jump down or split.
That's Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, regular enemies in this game in Richter mode much more intimidating than the bosses.
Yeah.
Like anything here, actually, you don't see it yet, but even if he's collecting extra health, which does raise your total max HP every time you collect one, even right now, at best he's getting 2-shot during this castle.
Yeah, Richter is as durable as a paper bag.
Yeah, and a part of that just ties into him not having the RPG and equipment mechanics that Alucard has.
Yeah.
Richter's pretty bare bones in terms of what you can do.
Yo, he put all his stats in strength. He doesn't need defense.
$50 from Anonymous. They say, watching the stream while eating dinner. Thanks for the lovely entertainment and doing some good for a worthy cause.
I need serious time on this fight. It can go really bad.
Nice.
Nice.
That looked easy, but it's really, really scary.
Yeah, if you mess up Doppelganger's positioning at all there, like if he's too close to you when you're in the corner on the wall, then he'll just go into bat form or do something else instead of doing a jump attack at you, and that just messes up the whole fight.
Yeah, if he goes in the bat and hits you, it's almost a quick kill. It doesn't quite do enough for a quick kill, but it's like, or not quick kill.
Well, it's a quick kill on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So even Death is much of a, iconical boss as he is in this series. They're just too lazy to mess with the cutscenes, and they're just like, he doesn't need to be in Richter mode. It's fine.
Maybe Death remembers the last time he fought Richter and is like, nope, I'm not going to try that again.
Yeah, he forgot how to do his kung fu moves this time. So.
All right, this area can be pretty scary if I screw up anything.
That pretty much applies to the entire game, but especially the second castle.
Yeah. I don't think it was mentioned, but when you go into the second castle, your damage output doubles. So that's why I'm actually doing a lot more damage than in the regular castle.
Yeah, they basically did kind of like a stat raise to try and compensate for you not leveling up ever. But they do keep you with the same stats in each castle, basically.
Right, we get the heavy metal boss here. So if you don't have Dagger, this boss is almost impossible with Richter.
Like if you went in with Holy Water, like you'd kind of expect someone to. you'd actually need to do, I think, 4 casts, but then get quick kills on every single one. And then you'd need to go in with max hearts to even have enough to do that.
So that was good. I think I did that in 3.
Yeah, so you got a lot of crits. That was really lucky. Yeah, the Doppelganger fight could have also been sped up by crits, but he didn't. Usually don't get lucky there.
Yeah. I consider it lucky if I don't screw it up. I have to go through that room in a very specific way because if I air slash through the frozen half, the ice that's surrounding him can hit me, and it does a lot of damage. So that's why I go through that in a very specific way. Alright, so basically we're backtracking to the reverse
warp,
key.
yeah. And yeah, you'll notice sometimes he'll just slide like an extraordinary amount off of a ledge, and I think you let go of the inputs altogether there when you do that, and
if you
it just
whip,
gives you a speed boost.
If you whip, it even accelerates it even more.
Yeah.
So that's why I whip off slide sometimes.
Yeah, just a lot of weird little quirks with the physics in this game that come out in Richter mode a lot more than Alucard mode. They're pretty beautiful. I remember when we were playing the game with Koji Igarashi, Iga, he called a lot of that stuff, like the stuff you do off the ceiling with Alucard or anything we're doing with Richter here. He said, oh yeah, we just had a lot of fun with that. We call them bullshit physics.
There's a lot of those in this game.
Yeah.
We have $100 from Stumpy777. He says, shut up and take my money. Also, this goes to Final Fantasy any percent.
Alright, that room with the balloon pods and Black Panthers is actually really scary because sometimes, I don't know why, I can slide into one and get knocked back, and balloon pods do a huge amount of damage. I've actually lost a lot of any percent runs just sliding in that room and dying. Because I don't have enough max HP. The health ups I can get, it doesn't look like they really do anything. I mean, they refill my health, but they also raise my max HP by a very small amount. That was a very interesting position.
You're just trying to get him confused.
Yeah.
That's all.
I was definitely confused.
We have $20 from the gold. He says, loving these speedruns, been glued to my screen for days now. Thank everyone for all the awesome entertainment from the gold and Tiny Dino.
I've still never figured out why the health in this next room usually despawns on your way back, but not on the way there. And yet it's there now.
Yep.
Okay, that's honestly the first time I've ever seen a Richter all bosses run with that health spawn.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Oh, nice shot.
The snipe.
Usually if you enter the door, it doesn't hit you, but...
Yeah, doors give you invincibility the entire time, but, okay. This is dicey for sure.
It's okay.
Imps are dangerous.
I might take it a little safer in this room. Alright, so I was expecting that to happen at some point. Since it takes so long to save in this game, I just have a bunch of backup saves. So basically, I'm doing like same exact spot, same amount of hearts. Alright, this fight's pretty good. Yeah, basically the same specific spot, and Grant comes down and he gets his. But sometimes he can throw daggers down. If he throws down 2, then I have to recast. I shouldn't have went for that. That's stupid. That is a okay. I don't even know how to say it, but if I would have
got
missed
it, so
if I would have missed it, I would have died. And there was
Yeah, the axes on those Minotaurs do like way more damage than you'd ever have the capacity for unless you just grabbed every health up in the first castle or something.
yep.
We have $10 from Rogier, who says, we need more Diablo at AGDQ. Here's $10 towards the secret cow level.
That's my favorite strat there. So you just like slide under, right under his legs, and you use that item crash, and just uppercut him and air slash, kill him every time. I actually use that over, use that over Holy Water, because even with the quick kill with Holy Water, X is still faster.
We have $50 from Ranger, who says, my cousin was diagnosed with lymphoma just a few months ago, but his spirits are high and he is fighting like a champ. Wanted to donate during Soten Run because it's the best Castlevania game of all time. Thanks to the runners and this great cause. Save lives, save the animals.
All right,
Now
sorry.
we have
Oh,
the
yeah.
most epic final boss in Castlevania history.
Yep, time will be coming
Shaft.
up pretty soon.
Yeah, no, it
You got time for one
it
more
looks just
donation.
like every other boss.
Perfect. $20 from Anonymous. They say, what a great start to 2016. Thanks, AGDQ, and thank you, runners, from a guy who can't even beat level 2 in Mario.
All right, time will be coming up soon. Hopefully.
Level 2 is really hard. It gets easier after level 3. Don't worry.
Time. Oh, look at the background here. It's glitched in XBLA version.
Yeah.
I didn't know that for the longest
they
time.
just missed.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So what's the time on that? What was it? All right. That's a good time with a death. I will gladly take that. That's it for the Castlevania blog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, let's turn this off.
job.
Ron Scott wants to sing.
I'm not doing that again.
All right, thanks again, everybody.
Thank you very much, MechaRichter, for that fabulous run. That was fantastic. Even if you did stop playing the Wind song, I don't remember what it's called anymore. Just like, I am the wind. Yeah, we are all the wind in some ways. So, we have $150 from Max Aroon, who said, Castlevania Block is my favorite part of GDQ events. Shout out to the behind-the-scenes crew, and best of luck, MechaRichter. This donation is runner's choice. Then Shy Guy Rye gave $20 and said, donating in hype of the Diablo 2 run tomorrow, kill the animals, or kill the cows, and kill those animals. Wait, you kill the cows? Everybody donate to the Diablo 2 cow level so we can see all the cows die. Please get those donations in for that. I hate those cows. Get them killed. Eddie Man gave $100 and said, go MechaRichter, you steal men's souls. Keep up the good work.